All right, so it's actually a little bit of a late upload, but Blizzard is randomly giving us information by partnering with streamers, and they're usually happening quite late into the evening. But you know what? I'm here to see it, and I'm here to report it because they're giving us info after info, and today's info is regarding ranked. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to go over is the fact that when we're now loading into a ranked game, you know how we can no longer see everyone's individual rank, and Blizzard originally hid those ranks in terms, I don't know, to stop bullying or toxicity, but it kind of makes things more frustrating because you don't know who's on your team or who's on the enemy team. You don't really know what lobby you're in, right? Well, what Blizzard's now doing is they're going to take the collective MMR of everyone within the game and then give us an average lobby MMR. Now I'm going to play the clip so you can see exactly what they said, then we'll talk about it.
Oh, really quick, I had one more thing to say about that, which was we are in season 4 going to be showing the average rank of a
Oh
match
yeah.
on the loading screen.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
So
so
Okay.
when you
nice.
see the 10 players, well, in the middle, we'll be showing you the average rank.
Now, this mock-up here is by Overwatch Cavalry. Again, all sources down below, but this is kind of what it would look like, I suppose, in the sense of, okay, everyone on this team is maybe a mix of X rank, Y rank, Z rank. The other team, X, Y rank, Z rank. The average MMR would be, let's say, Grandmaster, or Master, or Gold, or Bronze, or Silver. This is okay, but you know what? It just feels very much Blizzard's doing this a little too often, in which they make a change that isn't well received, and then they sort of backpedal little by little. A big one here is we know ranked wins, right? We'd only get an update every 7 wins or 21 games, and then Blizzard said, okay, we'll make it every 5 wins, and then we think, okay, what's next? 3 wins, and then what? We're just getting updates every game like it used to be. Like, it feels like backpedaling bit by bit. First we got no and no info about the lobby, and now we're gonna get an average MMR. Like, just give us the ranks of each individual. You know what? It doesn't matter. There's a scoreboard now anyways. Who cares if I'm plat in a diamond lobby, or if I'm plat in, let's say, a master's lobby, and they're like, hey yo, why do I got a plat? And then I top frag, I drop like 30 kills on them, my scoreboard's looking nice. What are they gonna say? It doesn't really matter that much. All it is removing information from the player, which in turn harms us. It just harms us. We want to know how much our SR is moving per game. We want to know what our exact rank is. We want to know what are the ranks of the people around us, so that if we're playing in higher ranked lobbies, we feel good. I don't know. That's just my take on it. This is a little bit weird of a hybrid, but with all that being said, it is a step in the right direction. I still prefer some information than no information. Next thing we're going to discuss is a specific new ranking system or competitive game mode suited for higher ranks. Let's roll the clip and then try to dissect it from there.
But we do have plans. We are thinking about ways that let GM players play together in a competitive setting that isn't necessarily our regular competitive role queue.
So this one's weird. Again, another little bit of a mock-up, kind of like a tournament system, or maybe it could be a tournament system, but it's just a new way for grandmasters to play competitively. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this, and I know I'm not just on the copium. Like, nothing against grandmasters. It's okay if they have something exclusive for the highest ranks. It kind of makes sense in something super competitive. I'm starting to believe, though, it definitely comes from streamers, and I think it shows streamers being the loudest voice, because I'm not going to call by names, but I have heard these streamers like heard them say like, oh, I wish I could just play with my friends competitively without long queue times and a bunch of other stuff. I digress. My only thing is, I do wonder if segmenting an already small pool of players is going to affect the game. Again, I don't know, but if GM players are already having long queue times, having them segment into any other competitive system or game mode or queue, right? Wait, isn't that how math works like that, right? I'm not crazy. Again, mixed feelings. And again, they said GM specifically, so not even Masters Plus, like Grandmasters only. But I don't know. I guess we need more details. That's something that is a little bit interesting, is that every time we're getting these updates, it's good they're giving us information, but man, they're like little teasers. They're just like little nuggets. There's no juice. There's no juice in here. You know what I mean? All I can do is report, speculate, and discuss, which I'm fine doing. But man, it just leaves you thinking, okay, so something's coming, but like, let it cook, but I don't know, it could burn, it could maybe not be good. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyways, we're gonna get on to the next topic, and that's about SR inflation. That's about you having an inflated SR. A lot of people are saying, let's say right now, diamond means nothing. Gold means basically bronze. Everyone's SR was inflated. And Blizzard has this to say.
In season 3, we fixed a bug where we realized we were actually being too harsh. Like everybody's ranks were lower than what they should have been, even if you play a lot of matches.
Whoa. Okay. So this is that's something to unpack right there. Again, I can't speak too heavily, but we already know that people have been complaining heavily on matchmaking, and now they're claiming that the original ranks were kind of bugged. So all of us bugged it. That is bad. Like to just say the entire rank system was bugged is kind of big. I don't know. He said it pretty casually, but that's massive. That is absolutely massive. Because if our previous ranks were bugged and then they fixed that bug, which is what caused SR inflation, in which it's not really inflated, it's actually what we should be, people are complaining about this more than ever. People, especially in the high ranks, maybe I should bring some top 500s on now. Discord's doing a little bit better, like 4,000 members and strong. And I've been able to talk to a lot of high rankers, a lot of Masters Plus, and I got a consistent amount of feedback in which the ranks are skewed right now. Like Diamond, apparently just they don't play well. Diamonds don't play well. Actually, what you're watching in the background, oh, this is perfect for the topic, is Grandmasters versus Diamonds, but I buffed the Diamonds. That's a video coming soon with way more context. It's a cool video. I hope you guys enjoy it when it does come out, but I digress. We did Masters versus Diamonds, Grandmasters versus Diamonds, and the Diamonds were all over the place. When I spectate them, they were all over the place. Some were just so much better or worse than others. There is no consistency within the same rank, and that's what I'm getting across the Discord in general. That's what I'm understanding by people. They feel like the ranks are super meaningless almost. And maybe I'm wrong, but this is a perfect chance. I know it's lame, but I want to ask you guys, do you feel like that? Do you agree with that? Do you feel, let's say, you're either too high rank or too low rank, or you feel like the ranked games you're playing are so inconsistent? Like sometimes I feel like this is a really close platinum game, and then other times you're like, wow, this elo is like bronze, and then all of a sudden, like, do you get that feeling, or do you feel us players are just spoiled and maybe we're talking out of our ass a little bit? Let me know. Something else I want to cover quickly is also the Overwatch 2 event, the Pachamari Roadhog skin from March 21st to April 4th. It's a Pachamari, I'm sorry, I can't say it. Player icon, new weapon charm, new name card, and a skin Pachamari Roadhog, as we can zoom in here. Doesn't look terrible. I don't know if that's probably paid. Is that free? Is it going to be a free event? I'm not entirely sure when it comes to that. Though admittedly, if it's paid, then it's no longer an okay skin. I mean, I was kind of nice there because maybe it'll be free, but I digress. It's definitely a lot. It's like the one biggest problem I'm having is it feels like this is a lot of updates with no updates. Does that make sense? Like it's a lot for Blizzard to tell us things, but then they haven't been cohesive nor precise on what it is in a lot of instances. And that's my only issue. I don't feel too much was ever elaborated on, but I don't want to be a negative Nancy. Blizzard communicating with us is by far way better than just straight silence. And these surprise interviews on stream are more than welcome. So you know what? I'll be nice. I'll be nice for once. I'm tired. It's late. Thank you, Blizzard. Goodbye and good night.